Hello everybody, this is Will of DAGames, and yes, this is a weird stream because this isn't really a gaming stream, this isn't really anything like that really crazy and stuff. Basically, this is a quick talk, basically, because there's a lot of shit that's been going on lately, and a lot of you haven't been filled in. So if you haven't checked my Twitter, hi guys, how y'all doing? If you haven't checked my Twitter, basically my channel is, well, it's kind of broken. It's kind of broken in a way, because if you've not noticed, a lot of you have come forward to me and basically said, wait, why can't I view these videos? What's wrong with these videos? What's going on here? There's a massive problem with that. Essentially, nobody can view them because it says the video doesn't exist, etc. And even on mobile apps, the video does kind of work, but then it doesn't at the same time. So it's a bit of a pickle. I'm not exactly sure what to tell you, but for the past 3 days, all I've been doing is stressing my balls off. It is absolutely unbelievable what's been happening. But I can definitely tell you for a fact that we have contingencies, we have plans, all that sort of stuff. I feel as though we should get some, like, background music on or something. Need some really good music. Just sort of, like, maybe not ambient ones, but, like, even dubstep tracks. Just anything right now, because Lord knows I need it. Seriously. Let's see. Need, like, an hour-long dubstep mix or something. Oh wow, this is supposed to be a dubstep remix of Evanescence. That's pretty good. Anyway, basically, I need your help like absolutely crazy in sorting this out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just show you how this works essentially. It's really, really weird. I'm not sure why it's doing it. Oh, thank you for the $2 donation, Game Master 378. Love your songs, favorite Flunties Jam. Yeah, that's a classic.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Hey, we got a follower. We got a follower. It does. Oh shit, the green screen and all that stuff. God damn it. I had to be a green channel. This is so funny.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Yep, this is it, guys. This is it. I'm getting all the followers in on, because I've basically got a Twitch, essentially, and I might be actually transferring over to Twitch just simply because it works.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Jesus Christ. Thank you very much for the Twitch followers. That's amazing. Let me just go to my alert box and sort of change up a few things. So the background color I would like to be red. Yeah, so keep it red. So if I just save those settings, I go ahead and reload that. My whole thing is absolutely kaput right now. Launch. There we go. So I just bring that up. I'm gonna delete that. Screen capture this again. Chroma key the red. And then exclusive window capture can be turned off. Take away the URL. I just searched up this randomly on YouTube, so it's really weird how this works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to show you exactly what goes wrong. Oops. So you can see that my whole thing. Oh well, there it is. My channel is broken. Well, there we go. So I'm just gonna search Bendy Meat Machine,
dank.
and that's what happens. This video does not exist. And this has been happening for quite a lot of people lately, and it's actually getting severely frustrating. Severely.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Thank you for the Twitch follows, guys. It really does mean a lot. Genuinely. Actually, I might as well try all the other videos as well. So there's Hello Neighbor. Video doesn't exist.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Even Bendy Chapter 2. That doesn't exist either. Build Our McQueen? does exist. It does exist. So that's fine.
that's
The Liquefied
fucking
Will
dank.
compilation. That doesn't exist either. So if you're planning on watching all of these things, guess what? They don't work. Now, the videos work for some people. Essentially what's
that's fucking
happened is there are
dank.
some people who are getting this... Oh, just got a donation. Hey, Will, good luck with everything. We support you. Thank you very much, Brain Gaming, for the $2 donation. That really does mean a lot. Thank you very much. But yeah, as you can
That's
tell,
fucking dank.
everybody is having... Well, not everybody, but a lot of people. Large amounts of people are having severe problems with my channel. They can't view my stuff.
That's fucking
Now,
dank.
I wouldn't normally mind because I don't give a shit about money. I don't give a shit about, you know, the financial stability. I can find ways of sorting that out. That's no problem. My problem is that the features are broken.
that's fucking
My
dank.
channel, there's no point in me even making content if people can't view it and I can't sustain it. So, and the problem is, a lot of my newer videos, we don't get enough support
that's
in our
fucking
new
dank.
generation to be able to do anything. So while my songs do really well, and while like only the really popular ones like Bendy and Hello Neighbor and stuff like that, they're the ones that only really get popular. The rest of my videos, as much as they look decent, due to this YouTube adpocalypse, they don't actually help at all. They don't. You know, I don't get enough viewership. I don't get enough retention. YouTube doesn't supply enough demand, and yeah, essentially it's messed up. And I'm getting really disappointed with how it's going. 'Cause
that's
I just don't get
fucking
enough. So we can't sustain ourselves. But that's where I need your guys' help. For the support that I do get, we've got contingencies for every single one of these sites. Now, here's the thing.
that's fucking dank.
See, it is dank. My problem here is that... what the hell was I saying? Because this is a really sporadic stream. I'm sorry, but...
that's fucking dank.
Wow. Wow, okay. So I'm sort of... I'm getting all these donations. Frankenada with the $5. My favorite videos from DAGames channels are the reality animations, original songs, and some
that's
minority of the
fucking
content.
dank.
Well, that's really good. I'm really glad. Hey, Chloe just followed on my Twitch. Finally. So, got another $5 donation from Acalia. I sent this on Twitter if it helps. PC is completely broken. That's true. But iOS works and Android partially works. I only know of the Android experience. In fact, I can actually show you.
That's fucking dank.
Yeah, that's fucking dank indeed. So, hang on. Yeah, games. So, I'm gonna search Bendy the Ink Machine. Now, the video works. So the video shows up. However, you can't really see. Let me bring down my exposure level just for a bit so you guys can see it. So you can see there. There's an error that has occurred. Now what the fuck? You know? That shouldn't be happening. Oh god. I had to change my camera just for a small brief moment. Now it's all screwed. Anyway. But yeah. iOS I am totally unsure of. I don't know how that works, because I don't have an iPhone. I mean, I do, but it's become a brick at this point. I don't use it because I had a trust in Google Pixel, but at this point, I'm willing to go back to an iPhone if it at least works. So, yeah, the video works, bottom half doesn't. That is exactly
that's
it.
fucking dank.
I know, right? Funtime Foxy with a 50 SEK donation. I don't know what SEK is. If somebody could tell me what that is awesome. But still, thank you very much for that. It does mean a lot. Apparently, iOS is working alright. That's so
fucking
weird!
dank.
This is Google's product, and they can't even work it on their own device. But Apple can. I'll tell you why. Because Google's SDK and Apple's SDK
fucking
are two
dank.
different things. Apple's SDK actually works. As they say in their titles, it just works. But Android is so open source and uses certain types of code
that's fucking
that
dank.
really allow it to express using HTML, it's prone to go broke. Yeah, go to Google support. Oh wait. Exactly. What support? It's just a thing. It's just crazy. Should do YouNow. It's basically an app made for a live stream. I don't like YouNow. I don't like the idea of it. Simply because
that's
there's already
fucking dank.
good and established places already, like Twitch and Vidme and YouTube Gaming. Vidme doesn't do streaming, but it's definitely something that I've been working on using. Which, by the way, if you guys want to follow my shit.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
If these videos stop working for you, etc. vid.me/.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Official. I need a good font. Just one for right now, I guess.
Oh, that's fucking
I wish I'd have
dank.
set this up a bit ago. Oh no, I've got a good font. Nickname. That's the one I always use. So vid.me/DAGames official is my Vidme.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It sure is, buddy. It sure is. I freaking love this. It's actually really funny. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a new text box. I'm gonna show you my Twitch, twitch.tv/DAGames official. Nickname.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
And essentially, I should get that working. And then I need the Twitch logo. That's my Twitch. Where's the Vidme logo? Oh, there it is. I have to say though as well, like this logo is very aesthetically pleasing as well. Something about it just kind of like speaks to me in some way. Shape, circle. Because it just looks really weird right now. Sounds like the kind of VSTs that Tombstone would use. I'm sort of recognizing them in a way. Alright, so essentially there we go.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Really is, buddy, really is. And I need to add a stroke effect so that you guys can see the outline.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Wait, there we go. So you guys can kind of see that, basically. Yeah, so that's my Twitch, and that's my Vidme. Essentially, I'm going to show you exactly what these things have to offer. As backups. Now, I mean, it's really crucial at this point that we sort of like get people on the hype wagon, Twitch and Vidme, just as security backups, because YouTube's currently not working at the moment. So essentially, this is Vidme. This is where I start posting all of my videos. I've currently just posted up Rabid Mayhem, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I will be in the process of getting a load of videos up there real soon.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
But it essentially works the same way. Ads work on videos, but there are other ways you can do it. You can actually subscribe for a donation, and you can also tip people. So that's essentially how you can work for ads, revenue, and all that shit, and just revenue in general.
That's fucking dank.
Thanks for the follows, guys. Eventually, I'm probably gonna have to turn off that fucking tag stuff because it's getting really crazy. But yeah, still, it really does mean a lot that you're all coming for us. It's super amazing.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It is. Yeah. Essentially, this is just it's like picture Reddit and YouTube had a baby, and it actually worked. Yeah, this is the kind of up and comer right now.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
I do need to change my cover art though, so I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. Logos and pictures. I'm gonna just take that one because that's my new one.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
And it'll tell me how to. Oh well, it's already done. There you go. So yeah, that's my channel. That is my channel to a T. On Vidme. Essentially, that's how that works. And you guys are all very familiar with Twitch. Essentially, right now, what they're... Thank you, Moon, Raven. You're an awesome dude. Essentially, and you guys are all very... This is Twitch. You kind of get it already, but there's an interesting thing that you can do now. You can actually upload videos. And I was in the process of uploading, once again, one of my favorite videos, the Rabid Mayhem, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Essentially, that's been doing really nicely. You're all fantastic with that. Essentially worked like regular Twitch streaming and regular YouTube streaming. You can host, you can donate, you can follow. Right now I don't have a partnership, but I will be planning on streaming here much more often. The reason why you're seeing YouTube gaming and Twitch at the same time is because I'm using something called Restream.io. What I intend to do is incorporate both Twitch and YouTube gaming at the same time to get more people moved over to a platform that works, essentially.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
But that's kind of what I've got to show. I can kind of turn off a lot of this stuff, and I can just...
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Thank you very much. So, that's kind of the kerfuffle I'm in at the moment. A lot of stuff has been happening on my end, and I can't possibly keep up with it all because, I mean, it's really annoying.
That's fucking dank.
I can't even go on YouTube without feeling like I can't get a video out there for people to see. It's impossible for me to win in this scenario on YouTube.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
While they're currently updating their pages with the new design, etc., they're not focusing on the core principles, which is API. And I feel as though a nice design choice would be great, but you'd more or less use a YouTube design to complement an API improvement. But there is no API improvement. It's all kind of... There's not really much other than the design. I mean, the design is lovely, don't get me wrong. I love the design. It is really good, but... I can't help but think that maybe they just jumped the gun a bit. So, yeah. It's why you haven't been seeing a lot of videos lately.
That's fucking dank.
I found out, actually, interestingly enough, I was on my flight home from Texas. By the way, San Japan was absolutely amazing. Met a lot of you guys in Texas. That was really awesome. Thanks for just coming along if you were there. But I was there and I was just getting on the plane. And that's when I found out that people were having problems viewing my videos. And I was going to sort it out, but then whew, I started flying off. And it was the most stressful 8 to 9 hours of my life. No contact, no nothing. With little to no reception. I essentially got like one notification, which was like, oh, hey, yeah, you're a thing.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
You're broken. How about we try and fix you? And that was from my partnership. So it's been about 3 days, 3 to 4 days, and still nothing. And usually they're on top of their game with this stuff. I would have thought, it's just a simple bug. They probably know this already, and they're probably going to fix it in due time. Nothing. We haven't heard a single thing back. And just recently, Twitter did come back to me and say, oh,
that's fucking
YouTube's
dank.
giving you a notification. So I did. I looked at it. It's Team YouTube, and they basically just said the same thing, saying, huh, this is weird. Could you fill out a support thing? And I'm like, I would. I send you it already, and I'm going to do that. But my partnership has already directly contacted you, and you've said you'd fix it. If you're going to keep it on record, then at least be honest about it. Don't say, oh, well, you're on record, and just think, oh, I'll just dismiss it, etc. I honestly think that YouTube's back-end department is just severely irritating. And my newer videos, when I upload them, they will work. They do work. That is a fact. That's fine. But my old videos cannot be viewed on PC. They can be viewed on mobile, but not on PC. And a lot of my community is based upon the PC spectrum. And I find it super annoying because we just don't get... I mean, I don't blame YouTube at all. I don't blame the communities at all. Honestly, it's me putting myself up on a pedestal again, and it's freaking annoying. But I end up making new videos, and they just don't get enough retention for us to survive. And I don't want to become the channel that sort of had a chance.
That's fucking dank.
Fucking hell. Like, the sort of... I don't want to become the channel that eventually dies out because our newer videos just can't survive enough. We just don't get enough retention for it, and it is really irritating. Well, thanks for the hashtags, guys. Hashtag save DAGames. No, you don't need it. You don't... No, honestly, I can't comprehend to you how supportive I am of the current people who are supporting me. It really does mean a lot. And for the life of me, I can't give up right now. Even if I was in a job, mark my words, I will still be online and I will still be pummeling my ass to do stuff. Because I'm not in this for the finance. I really am not. But because there's lack of stability, I'm just stating the facts here. The channel would essentially die. Thinking about the statistics, it would die because of this feature, and it's not my fault.
Fucking dank.
This is YouTube's fault. Or maybe I might not even blame YouTube for this. I blame Google specifically because Google controls YouTube. Picture YouTube like a house on fire and Google's telling them not to say anything.
Fucking dank.
And they're not even really finding any resources to fix it. Nor does the CEO even give a crap because it's all about the design or it's all about the moral standards. No. It's about a website that works. A platform for people to experiment. There's a lot of people who rely on us, essentially. And, yeah. Why don't you talk about this in Discord chat afterwards? Perhaps I will. Perhaps I will. Like, I mean, I do have a Discord. For any moderators in here that want to, like, put in the Discord, more than happy to. But it's really irritating. Throws rocks at Google. Why can't I hear your Hello Neighbor song? Well, I've just said. YouTube screwed up. YouTube is... You know, this doesn't happen with any other channel that I know of. Nobody has come forward and said, oh, these channels have the same problem. Oh, this channel has the same problem. It's only me that's having this problem right now. Why is it just me? Why have I got to have the problems? This is ridiculous.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
More swears. It's fucking ridiculous. It really is. And more to the point, a lot of people are telling me that I should start going PG. Now, I'm going to tell you why that's bullshit.
Oh,
because one, there's a lot of emphasis in my choreography of humor. There is establishment there. And I can do it right. Plus, also, there's a lot of videos where I do swear and curse. And they don't get the limited ads option.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
They don't, because... I mean, I can even show you. If this one gets limited ads and I review it, and it goes, oh, yeah, we've rejected it, I will contradict that in a long shot. And that's a lot of people who have done the same. The limited ads thing is globally, worldwide recognized as a broken system. And it's just ridiculous.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It really is. Thank you for all the follows on Twitch, guys. Honestly, you really are making a man proud. You're making me super happy. Restricted mode is always off.
Oh, that's fucking
Jennifer.
dank.
No, wait. Arathorn Chase. Arathorn Chase. Restricted mode is always off. You know, that it's a feature that isn't set by default. That's completely unrelated as a restricted mode. That's a completely different thing in general. It's BS, guys. It really is, yeah. I'm kind of late. I don't understand what's broken because I can view all the videos. What are you using? Are you using iPhone, desktop, or Android? Because here's the thing. Again, so, as you can see, some people are also having problems viewing my stuff. There's a lot of people, including myself, who are having problems viewing my stuff. I can view everybody else's videos fine, but not my own. Siphius. The limited review thing is very annoying because what I've noticed is that most of the time it stays that way until after a few days after the video comes out. You know, after most views would have come in. Yeah, because somebody will have probably flagged it or something. I don't know. Using Android.
Oh, that's
Android is
fucking
the thing that's broken. Android is the one that's severely broken. A lot of people are saying PC. PC is the one that's really broken. Really broken is the PC version. What are you going to do now? Well, as I say, I've got Twitch and Vidme. What I do plan to do is to sort of... It's a protest in a way. I want to start uploading my videos to Vidme first. Then Twitch. Then YouTube.
That's fucking dank.
As a protest to say that if you want exclusive content, YouTube needs to fix their stuff. So I'm going to be putting on Vidme first. Then I'll start bringing it over to Twitch. And then I'll start bringing it over to YouTube. Live streaming, it won't go on Vidme because, well, it's impossible. But, for now anyway. But Twitch will be the live streaming service alongside YouTube Gaming. But I hope that people will start viewing the Twitch side of things more. Basically at a protest at YouTube because, I mean, I can't leave YouTube. It is still part of our lives. So I do intend to stay with it. But I feel as though the support should go to the sites that actually work. So Vidme is one that actually works. Twitch is a site that still works. Here's the thing, guys. Amazon knows this stuff. Amazon knows YouTube's in a rut right now. And they're laughing their asses off. And they can take advantage of this. They can. And I wish they would. And I wish that YouTube would start moving over to Twitch and everything, because it's such a good system. It works. And it's arguably got a bigger demographic because, well, it's Amazon. And it's also Twitch. We all know how Twitch can get with its viewership base. Honestly, it's perfectly fine. It really is. I'm not lagging real bad. You're lagging real bad.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
That is fucking dank indeed. Amazon is, yeah, Amazon's brilliant. They've done absolute wonders with their device, like their product.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Do you know how I could get to Vidme? These links right here. Twitch.tv. In fact, just to... So here's one problem that Twitch could inevitably have. They could have descriptions in their streams. But it's not a major deal because you got a Twitch chat. You can update as necessary in the Twitch chat. So, vid.me/DAGames official. http twitch.tv/DAGames official. So, my changes are being saved.
Fucking dank.
All changes are saved. So if you guys want to like refresh the page or something in the YouTube gaming app, not Twitch because there's no description. You guys can stay. It's fine. But in the YouTube gaming app or whatever you're using on the desktop, just refresh. And you'll see the links available in there. Alternatively, in the chat, if somebody wants to post the links to all of these relevant places, go and follow these, because if you want to see content quickly and exclusively, maybe not exclusively, but for now, before YouTube gets it, VidMe and Twitch are the places to go. As a protest, essentially. Plus, I also like those platforms. It is really good. It's good to have backups, because if YouTube falls under, then what? You won't see me anymore. So, VidMe is kind of the place to go. Something from Jason Paradise, which may be the same BS. Ahoy, matey. This video may be unavailable on certain devices due to YouTube policies. If you can't see the video, then try watching from a PC or put your mobile browser into desktop mode. There is no copyright policy. Again, well, copyright policy aside, basically, it has nothing to do with copyright. Because copyright would tell you, and has told you for years, that is restricted in most countries. And it would also say that if it was a strike, then yeah. Otherwise, if it was a claim, doesn't matter. The video is always live. That is how it works. Then again, YouTube has always been late to the party in telling you what to do. No remasters. I'm not going to be doing any remasters of songs. This is a more serious matter, though, to be fair.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Oh, also, by the way, yeah. DAGames Animated has got some new stuff on the horizon as well. There's one coming out today. Like every single Friday, there's always one coming out.
Dank.
What I do intend to do is the same thing applies, basically. That's going to go on VidMe before YouTube. So basically, the plan is 9 p.m. is when YouTube gets it, but 7 p.m. UK time is when VidMe would get it. 8 p.m. is when Twitch would get it. Then 9 p.m. is when YouTube gets it. So there's an hour in between every single time. If you're willing to wait for those few hours, it's absolutely fine. You can stay here if you want. There's no problem. We're not forcing you to do anything. But these are my plans for backups. And it will probably benefit in the long run if we all bind together and keep this community staying strong and staying alive. We want to do this. We want to make content for you guys. And it's super irritating how that's not available.
Oh, that's
because
fucking
YouTube
dank.
Is breaking my stuff. And I wish anybody who's watching from YouTube, anybody as a staff member, if they could please just come forward.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
I'm not trying to backlash on the YouTube stuff, but what other choice do I have? If I can't show my content, people can't watch it. What's the point in even uploading? Dank. You know, this isn't a basis on revenue. This isn't a basis on the retention levels, even though they can be a bit irritating. That's a side note. My main problem is that people can't watch my stuff.
Oh, that's fucking
But if they can on
dank.
Vidme and they can on Twitch, there's a problem. And I'd rather somebody from YouTube actually come forward and tell me what's happening and be able to fix this with me. I don't want them to
that's
just do it
fucking
by
dank.
themselves. I want to help them out. I've been interested in the back-end development of processes for so long in my life. And I want to continue that. I need a basis. I need to know what's
dank.
going on. I don't want to put myself above everybody else, but at this point, I'm the only one that seems to be having this problem where this video doesn't exist. Bull crap. Thanks, Cot. Yeah, it's irritating. It really is irritating. Life sucks sometimes. Indeed it does. Indeed it does.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Will this live stream be available later? Yes. It will be. I mean, I always publicly put up my stuff, so. Internal server error. Yeah, that's also a thing that people get.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
What is Twitch? Okay, so I'll bring it up again for you guys. Just to explain what Twitch is all about. Yeah, that's the stream. That's the video that I'm using for the background music.
Oh,
I
that's
like it a
fucking
lot.
dank.
I like it a lot. So this is Twitch. It's gonna show my stream at the moment. I'm gonna pause that. But essentially it's a streaming service. You've got the text chat right here. So there's all that cool stuff. There's follows. You can follow people on Twitch. If you get a partnership, you can also like sub to them so you can donate per month to help them support their channel and keep them going. You can do highlight clips from streams as well. So if somebody finds a highlight, you can put clips in there and I can archive them. So then it will make it better for processes like DAGames Animated, which would be amazing. You've got collections. You've got events. So we can like schedule events later on so people know what's going on. There's direct uploads as well, so there's only one direct upload right now. There's going to be more in the future. Again, with this whole process. It's primarily a streaming service.
Oh, that's
What I hope
fucking
to
dank.
It is dank. I'm going to put more things down here, so there's more ways to donate. There's more ways to, like, fix stuff. I don't know. There's going to be a lot of stuff in the background. It's directly linked to my Twitter, so if anybody's watching my Twitter and I do a new stream, it'll show up. All that cool stuff. It works like YouTube, but it's primarily just for streaming. Primarily. That's going to change later on, though, because Amazon does have ways of uploading videos
dank.
and making categories for people so that people can go online. Twitch is freaking dank. Exactly. If you want emotes for your Twitch subs, I recommend finding Curlicat. He makes really good emotes. That's cool, but here's the thing. I'm not a partner on Twitch. I have friends who are lower than me who have got like affiliate contracts, but I don't have that right now. That's the aim, though. The aim is to get a partnership eventually on Twitch. That'd be super good. YouTube can't do anything to live streams,
that's
which is
fucking
what
dank.
this is. And on Twitch, clearly they can't do anything about it. That being said, it's a good way to get the message out. He doesn't really have any other method than Twitter or any other. If a viewer can't watch a video, they can't view the ads. The ads are revenue not only to the creator, to the content, but also to YouTube. So for all intents and purposes, both the creator and YouTube are losing out on that money. You'd think they'd be motivated to freaking fix it. Exactly! Now there's a guy that knows. There's a guy that knows. This is my big problem. YouTube don't really... Well, okay, no. Here's the thing. YouTube probably do care. It's Google that doesn't. The best scenario... And I'd like to see if, you know, if the original YouTube creators, the original people who made YouTube, if they could actually come forward. And the best scenario would be if they buy out YouTube again. If they buy it out and it's back to their business again. That would be incredible.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It is, because there's no better way than having the original people. The original people who made YouTube are super annoyed with this. They were annoyed the moment that Google Plus came into this. That would be amazing. And I talk about this with everybody, but like it'd be the ideal choice if the people who had the envisionment of YouTube from the very beginning could sort this out. And they clearly have a basis to use the AdSense now. They know, they're savvy enough. They watch YouTube on the go. So, you know, that's an idea. But yeah, that's generally the consensus. Amazon and Twitch and the YouTube guys need to rebuy it together. Yeah, exactly. Amazon taking over YouTube would be, I guess, ideal. They'd have to rebuild the code though, I think, because honestly, the API at this point is so broken, it's unbelievable. They can even integrate. I unsubbed from Will for a good reason.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
You mean on YouTube? I don't get it. Well, that's understandable for what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying here. I really am trying. It's a balls up. It really is. But we're getting through it. And we're gonna keep motivated to continue moving onward. Saw your gameplay of One Shot. When can you continue the gameplay? That's not something I really might be able to do because it's a super long game. Not only that, but there's a lot of time that invests in editing, and if I did editing, that would be that would also be a bad thing because that's taking away from the story element. It's a super long game. Super long. I may stream it, but yeah. I'm super upset that I can't just blast you music all the time because of these dumb issues. Here's the thing, guys. What I urge you to do also is another good thing. Is Spotify. So YouTube doesn't work, but there are things like Google Play and iTunes and Spotify. I put all my songs up on there. If you could like convince a way to get a Spotify payment, because here's the thing, Spotify is probably the best for you guys because for a fee a month, you can stream as much music for free as possible. And it'd still help out us creators. Spotify is a really good way if YouTube isn't working. Or using YouTube Red, because YouTube Red is another cool way of doing things. Spotify is good. Yeah, I've got a Spotify thing. Spotify rules, yes. A Lawbreakers song? No. I will not be making a Lawbreakers song. I'll put it this way, once again, with songs, I don't take requests, and I don't take suggestions, and I don't take questions based on songs. I just basically make the songs however I want. Simply because I like things from the heart. I've been able to do it for the longest time. Without having to rely on anybody else telling me what to do. Plus also, it's a little jab in the nuts for me to get that all the time. Google gets most of their money from YouTube, so if Amazon takes over, Google would lose a lot of money. Oh, hell yeah, they would. No, oh, no, no. Okay, no, time out.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. Google wouldn't be losing out because YouTube isn't their full resource. In fact, it's their lowest income.
Oh, that's fucking
YouTube.
dank.
It is. It's their lowest income. Their actual income comes from stuff like Google Search, AdSense, Google Pixel, Google Maps, all this sort of stuff. They have multiple other things to use. So YouTube, if they lost YouTube, it wouldn't be a total detriment on them. I don't personally think it would anyway. But yeah, it's a messed up world that we're living in right now because Google knows that it's not gonna fix itself. Google doesn't give a shit about fixing it because if they lost it, they don't care because they see YouTube as a monopoly, and if they've lost that, then they see themselves as a monopoly. If they lost YouTube, they'll just buy something else, and I think that's selfish. That's really bad. That's really, really fucking awful. Slow mode is great, no spamming. Yeah, that's right. You're my favorite YouTuber. I love your songs and videos. Your channel's amazing. I wait for the song Bombs from the Grave. Yeah, Bombs from the Grave, guys. Actually, I feel as though I've been rambling on for quite a while. I might as well show you some stuff that I'm working on. Now, I can't open FL Studio because I'm using ASIO for all drivers, and unfortunately, when I do that, then it restricts every other use that I have for it, and it's super, super irritating. I can't find a way to use ASIO for all in FL Studios and output everywhere else. It is fucking nuts. So, I'll just open up this. It's the Resident Evil song, Bombs from the Grave. You know what, actually, let me just... Yeah, I'll delete that note. Alright, so you guys can see much better now. But here's a little preview of the Resident Evil 7 song, Bombs from the Grave. At least so far, anyway. Here we go. loops over and over. So if you're wondering why I stopped there, like, it generally does loop over. But that's that song. Perhaps a little preview of the Kings and Queens song. That might be a good thing. Just let me check to see if this is the right one. Yeah, it is. So I'll show you a quick preview of the Kings and Queens song coming out tomorrow, actually. A new song is coming out tomorrow. It's Kings and Queens. It's on Twitter, but here it is.
One more shot hits the throat. Two more, time to let go. Three ways to die, you're not gonna lie. There's no turning back for the record man. Taking turns with his hands. One leg, one gun, and his command. What bliss this heist was soon to be his, but little did he know he had enough of feeling like a criminal. These eyes on fire so cynical. The cry of a newborn mind had dropped the weapons and let it die. Regaining strength to free his life. As he dropped the gun and knife, he wrote these words with a broken pen. It's time I'm cutting back. This is the king of the crowd. As he holds up the crown, but there's no more looking down. Yeah, the brother's man comes back around. This is the point where he learned when his life took a turn. You never heard of a comeback like this. He's a fucking king. He's a fucking king.
Yeah, that's the idea of Kings and Queens. That's another original song of mine. That'll be coming out tomorrow, essentially. So fun times. Yeah, this is gonna be great. But I have been working on something
that's fucking
else.
dank.
Oh, well, thank you. I have been working on something else somewhat. Here. Essentially, it's a test, basically. I'm testing out, like, Northern Soul sort of vibes with swing, etc., and electric stuff. It's a test, essentially. I nicknamed it the Bendy Chapter 3 song just simply because it could work. However, it's not concrete. It's not concrete because, well, things could change any minute. If people like it, then that's awesome, but...
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It's fucking dank indeed. Now, there is one final thing that I wanted to show you guys. Just before I, like, head off and just do my own thing. I'll do a quick recap at the very end for those who have just joined. But I may have to be right back simply because Azio likes to take up a lot of, like, things on FL Studio. So, bear with me a minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna, like, quickly test. You guys should be able to hear me, right? You guys should be able to hear me. If you guys can't hear me, that's totally fine as well. Just let me know. Okay, that's cool. So people can hear me. That's no problem then. All right, so...
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Hang on.
Slip.
All right, so yeah, that works. My mic is still low. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. So yeah, you can hear me. Yep, that's awesome. So can you hear that? You could hear that. So I'm just gonna like show you the origin of this. This is like a little remix that I thought up of a oh, don't want to show that. Jesus. So slap the cake. if any of you haven't seen it, essentially, it's this weird video. I'm gonna show you it now.
Slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it. Strawberries all up on the cake, slap it, slap it, slap the cake. Frosted flakes, slap the cake, frosted flakes, slap the cake, slap it, and slap it. And Fruit Loops.
But yeah.
That's fucking dank.
It is. Good timing. But yeah. Basically, I decided to make a little remix. Me and Tombstone, we were just at San Japan, and he's the one that showed me this video. We were both just joking around with the idea that, it'd be really funny if we could, like, make a remix or something. So I decided to go ahead and actually make it a reality. So here it is.
Slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake. Frosted flakes, slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it, slap the cake, slap it. Strawberries all up on the cake. Strawberries all up on the frosted flakes. Strawberries all up on the strawberries on frosted cake. Strawberries all up on the frosted flakes. Strawberries all up on the strawberries on frosted cake.
That's essentially all I've got so far. Yeah. That's that's the idea. Yeah, I've sort of like gotten accustomed to remixes. It's sort of all that stuff. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's fun. We try to have fun here, but that's the idea. Basically, that is the general idea. Also, YouTube's not like the YouTube dashboard thing isn't working for me either. It's really weird. Hashtag slap the cake. That is it. Slap the cake. I'm just gonna like refresh the YouTube live dashboard because that's not working for me. Oh, now it is. I think it is. Just bear with me a second on that one. What the fuck was that slapping? Can't tell you for a fact. I don't know exactly what came out of it, but yeah. Oh, there's actually some nostalgia on this channel. Like, there's stuff that didn't really make it official. The idea being that some of this stuff was for other channels. Now, if you guys remember a long while back, my good friend Darko did this Five Nights at St. Jude's live streams. He still kind of does today. But it's essentially, there was one point, I think it was the second St. Jude's that he ever did. He was getting really tired and he was just spouting nonsense. Like, I've been dreaming of a big fat poo and stuff like that. If any of you remember that, I essentially decided, fuck it, I'll just make a random song. And I did. I essentially came up with this.
I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, a big fat poo, a big fat poo. I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, and now I'm about to fart. Oh, I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, a big fat poo, a big fat poo. I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, and now I'm about to fart. I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, a big fat poo, a big fat poo. I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, and now I'm about to fart. I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, a big fat poo, a big fat poo. I've been dreaming of a big fat poo, and now I'm about to fart.
But yeah, essentially, that is the idea. We try to have fun here. So yeah, that was that. Essentially, that was one thing I did a while back for one of his St. Jude streams. I still remember it. Those were some fond memories. Speaking of fond memories that didn't actually go through. So, here's the thing. Many of you remember that I did music for Slaughter Me Street 2. Like, I did the sort of ambient noise in the game, and I did the jump scare screams and the monster noises. Essentially, people were asking so much for a song at this point. People kept nagging and nagging and nagging, and they kind of still do today. And I decided to cancel out on the song that I was making simply because I didn't like it, and also I just felt like I'd already done the soundtrack for the game, so it kind of seemed like a bias. Oh, I got a clip. I got a clip made. That's how Twitch works. So any of you viewing in the Twitch chat right now and are very new to it, there's a clip that was just put in on DAGames Official.
dank.
It is. That's how it works. Essentially, I've got that working. So now I can go back to it, and it's like a little highlight. And if I want to download that highlight, I can do, and that can go towards DAGames Animated, so it can actually get contributions of highlights from you guys. That would be essentially the best tool you could have. You can sort of make highlights on YouTube, but on the spur of the moment, you can't just make highlights from the viewer's end. That's where it works. Whereas if I wanted a highlight, it'd be super annoying because I say, create highlight, then I have to remember the time that it was done, and I have to have done it in the spur of the moment. Otherwise, if it'd be intentional, it's just like, oh, I'm going to make this a highlight. Let's make a highlight and just do something random, and there we go. It's a ridiculous thing. Whereas clips actually work better because the viewers get control of that. Basically, they get to choose the part of the thing that was really funny and then put it together. And then I can retweet that on Twitter. I can do all sorts with it.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It's fucking dank. But anyway, back to the thing at hand. So, Slaughter Me Street. When am I going to do a Rick and Morty remix? Chloe, I can't do the remixes like you hear
dank.
from the other ones. It's not, actually. It's not dank. I can't actually do stuff with Vocaloid. That's why you won't hear a Rick and Morty thing, because I can't pitch them correctly. And it's really irritating for me. The moment I do, I would very much like to experiment with it, but right now it's not good. But anyway, Slaughter Me Street 2. Essentially, I was going to make a song. I cancelled out on it because I already made the soundtrack and the jump scare noises and all that stuff in the actual game. Plus, the idea that I had wasn't generally working for me. But this is what it could have been.
Inside this torture chamber, re-delivering an extra danger. You will hide, but you won't be safe. Why did you do this to her? Now watch as we intoxicate your chances. Here and there and everywhere, command this darkened house with multiple trances. Now you've evaded a hole, you leave alive.
Essentially, that was what it was gonna be. I had a few problems with rendering out. Every time I rendered out, it actually distorted the wubs like absolutely crazy. So I couldn't actually do anything without. Is this a new FNAF song? No, of course it's not a new FNAF song. Fuck that noise. I've decided that I'm not making FNAF songs anymore. If there's a new FNAF game that comes out, you're gonna watch me play the game. I will play the games, but I am not doing any more songs for FNAF because they did squat for me. Essentially, FNAF did absolutely squat, other than the fact that they just watched the FNAF stuff and they didn't watch anything else. Not only that, but I just felt so unmotivated to make them. I felt like I had to push myself over the boundary of, like, predicting stuff before the game comes out, and it turns out to have been right. I actually wanted to be proven wrong for a certain period of time. It's not that I hate FNAF at all. I absolutely adore FNAF in a way that I like the lore, I like the games, but their demand for the songs is too much. It is way too much, and I'm not gonna force myself to do anything like that
fucking dank.
Ever again. Bendy, I am getting forced to do it. However, I've gotten to the point where I established that I would never do requests to begin with Bendy. Whether it was the beginning of FNAF,
dank.
I kind of wasn't. I was so unsure that I was just like, all right, yeah, I guess I'll just do this request and stuff like that. But nowadays, I'm much better. With Bendy, I actually have a chance to explore a new creative vibe. Plus, a lot of the people who came from Bendy actually stuck around. Yeah, do the fuck you want. There's no one to replicate. Exactly. That's it. No FNAF games either. No FNAF fan games either. I'm not doing songs for those. Essentially because then I'd be appeasing to a demographic which should have probably died. It should have died, but it's constantly on life support. And it's messed up. Oh yeah, I'm in great talks with the Meatly. Like, we are.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
I mean, we haven't talked recently. This is the thing. I think they're working so hard on Chapter 3 at the moment. It's remarkable how they're doing. An Outlast 2 song. Now, okay, so here's the thing.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
I did have an idea. Here's the thing. That's fucking dank. I did have an idea for an Outlast 2 song. Not via request. I must stress that. But yeah.
Oh, that's
wait,
fucking
what's
dank.
That? FNAF is huge and now is bendy. What has this channel come to? It's never changed. It's always been diverse. I don't know what you're talking about, but this channel has always been so diverse. But anyway, the idea being the Outlast song, I was going to do it, but well, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But if you remember the last chord sequences for Outlast 2's song Lost in the Dark, here. If you remember it. Oh god.
Oh, that's fucking dank. Oh, that's fucking dank.
So, like, if you remember the chord sequences.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
The war is here. I'm getting cold.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
So close to the light from the wrong side of hell. The chemical demise is getting closer. Kill the source of its demise. Kill the controller. It was gonna be sort of that, basically. It was gonna be that because, well, it's fun. It was gonna focus solely on it. It's like a sequel, because the game is a sequel or a prequel. Who knows? I have absolutely no idea. But I figured in my own continuum it'd be a sequel. God, I had this like this weird riff in the back of my mind. But yeah, I like that chord sequence. Any news about your channel? Like, is YouTube noticed that your channel is broken? Apparently they know. Apparently they know, but nothing's working. Like, they say what they say to everybody. Oh, we're working on it. Working on what? I have no idea what you're working on. You are fucking dank. Exactly. What else did I have? That's right. So essentially, if you remember a while back, I was supposed to make a Roadhog song for Overwatch. Essentially, that is still going. But I'm trying to find a way to be able to record and not have fuck-ups happen. You will see how I'm working with it, though. I hope you continue doing these kinds of things. You're very good at music. You're one of the best musicians I've ever heard. Thank you so much, dude. It really does mean a lot. However, this is kind of like what the Overwatch Roadhog song was supposed to sound like, and it's going to continue to sound like, I think. Here it is. The idea for the Roadhog song. That is still going. I have not given up on it. I'm just spending a bit of time working on the Resident Evil song, and I've just finished up Kings and Queens. There's a lot of stuff I'm working on as priority.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
That is fucking dank, and it will be out in due course. I'm not sure when, but it is worked on. So don't think that's been cancelled. The thing I want people to know is that when I make music and I don't go through with something, it's not necessarily cancelled. It's just put way back into a memory bank until I want to maybe bring it back again and maybe do something with it. It'll either continue or it'll be repurposed, essentially. It'll be much more repurposed as it goes along. That had some real Volbeat vibes to it. You like Volbeat too? I love Volbeat. I've only just figured out who they are as well. And believe it or not, I'm not the biggest metalhead in the family. My little brother is. He's into like traditional metal, but also kind of like there is a new age kind of metal that forms basis from traditional metal. But this is Volbeat is a really good band. Same with bands like Sabaton, who are like battle metal and stuff. I like battle metal, thrash metal, all that sort of cool stuff. Sometimes I want to dive into the vault as well. Well, this is what this stream has essentially turned into. Like, it was about how my system is broken, but I guess it turned into something else. I didn't want to just talk about depressive stuff. I did want to, like...
Oh, that's
I didn't
fucking
want to bring
dank.
some stuff to the table. So, I mean, that's the thing. Why is your YouTube channel broken? Because nobody can, well, hardly anybody can view my videos, except for this one, and all my new videos that'll come up. But my old videos, people that want to watch my music stuffs, they can't, except for Gospel of Dismay. Or they can watch it on their phones, but they won't have any ability to comment or put in any descriptions and stuff. It's weird. Do you talk to the Meatly a lot? Not lately, no. We do very casual talks of each other. I remember the biggest combo we had was to do with Chapter 2. And there's a lot of stuff coming up real soon. I can't say what it is, but I can tell you that you're going to be really excited for Bendy 3, Chapter 3. That's going to be something that it's worth it. The time that's been spent on it, it'll be worth it. I can't tell you any more of that, but you're going to be excited. Because a lot of people have been complaining about how long it's taken for it. You're going to understand why it took so long. And if you don't by then, I want you to take a look at the fact that there will be no bugs in the game. This is why it takes so long. People think that bug testing is so easy. No, it's not. It's actually a detriment. Sometimes they have to reprogram a lot of stuff just to get it to work. So it's been taking a long time. And also, a bunch of their members are in Florida at the moment. This has been tweeted out. Currently, some of the members are in Florida. And they're going through hurricane. By the way, anybody going through the hurricanes at the moment, stay strong, every one of you. Always stay with home is where the heart. Hey, I'm really bad at this stuff. I really am. Home is where the heart is, and heart belongs with family. Stay by your family at all costs. And whether your family be online or whether your family be in real life, or it might not be your blood family, it might just be another family. Whatever the case, stay by each other's side in this.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Right now. It's not dank, dude. It's not. Is this serious here? No. Anybody who's going through that at the moment, stay safe. Gather all your resources.
Oh, that's fucking
dank. Don't leave your pets behind. Don't leave any belongings behind in this problematic experience. Pull through this, you can. I believe in all of you who are currently suffering from this at the moment. But yeah, going back to the idea is that Meatly's, some of the members are in Florida. So if you see progress slightly delayed, this hurricane's hit a lot of people. So please bear with them. They're doing all they can to stay alive. And all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, non-depressive things aside. Let's talk more song stuff. Things that never made it out. Like this one, for instance. This one never made it out, and I want you to take a few guesses as to what it is. Well, you could see it. But
oh, that's fucking dank.
It's a really simple process, is this. people... what? Nope. Nope, Hello Neighbor is not it. I said specifically that I'd only make one song for Hello Neighbor. Nope, it's not Hello Neighbor. Wow, a lot of people saying Hello Neighbor. Wow. No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It's far from Hello Neighbor. Far from it. Spookies. No, but there were ideas of changing it into that. But no, it's not. Bosscraft Games got it. Boogeyman. And probably because you saw it up here and expanded full screen. Yes, that's an option. But, yeah. Boogeyman. That was what it was going to be. No, follow, wait, and retreat. No, it's not. It's not Sodomy Street related. It's Boogeyman. That's right, Boogeyman. It was going to be Boogeyman. I cancelled out on that a long while ago. Again, because I just wasn't feeling it. Again, sometimes I have vibes in the spur of the moment, but they don't complement the rest of the song, so it ended up getting a bit complicated. Now, I want to try find another thing that I worked on a while back. Ones that I actually have the full files for, because there's stuff that is gone in the background, and there's a lot of files that are missing, so I'm just trying to find a few that may have worked.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3. I was supposed to work on a Kingdom Hearts 3 song, but I was going to do that later on, because, stuff. Oh yeah, Mario Maker Remix. That's probably gone now.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
God damn it. Onyx Colony song. Forget This. Now, I was making remasters for Onyx Colony, and I didn't get to do one this year. Last year I had Memories of the Damned out, but this year I was going to do something else. I can't do Kingdom Hearts right now because it's not close enough to the time. Plus, there was going to be a lot of stuff planned for that. Oh, here we go. So I've actually got a full project file here for an old Onyx Colony song called Forget This. I was going to remaster it. But here is the sound.
My eyes are open wide, and now I see you fading away from the sight. I can't help but wonder if the torment has taken too long in my life. In this world we never forgive, we never forget, but we never get it. You were my candy long ago, so cast away the image that was shown to me. We seem so far away from humanity. I try to forget you, and you forget me. Forget this, help me forget the pain, and forget the image of you again. Forget this, help me forget the past, and I'll fight till I ever see that the future in me. Incarnate my pride, and all the voices tell me all you did was lie. I can't help but think of all the days when I was triggered to crouch in my hole and cry. In this world we kill all the nightmares and kill all the doom, but we never die. My time is risen to stand alone in the deep abyss, but I often wonder why. We seem to know the way to forever peace. I try to forget you, but you gotta forget me. Forget this, help me forget the pain, and forget the image of you again. Forget this, help me forget the past, and I'll fight till I ever see that the future in me. That's fucking dank.
Good timing. But yeah, that was the Onyx Colony song Forget This. I'm actually going to work on it a bit more. Essentially, that was going to be a decent idea. I liked the
that's
song to
fucking
begin
dank.
with. Yeah, that's fucking dank indeed. Thank you very
Monster
much.
for Rick and Morty song.
Fuck off. I'm not making a Rick and Morty. I can't right now. As much as I'd love to, I can't.
Well.
What?
What about the Walking Dead song?
Walking Dead song? I've seen a lot of people come up with that. What have I got to show? I don't really have, because I had to remember I had to re-record the guitars. It's a, you guys ain't gonna like the guitar sound in this one. I had a really good setup, but yeah.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Yeah. It's fucking dank indeed. Yeah, I recorded that just before I kind of got into
I
it.
know, I can.
The stainless steel.
Oh, I've completely replaced it. I'm gonna have to re-record it all over again. However, not much was done with it anyway, so it's very easy to get back into it.
Do you
But
not have the Mario Maker remix? No?
I do, but I'm not working on that anymore.
I know, but still. Sure what it could have been.
What it could have been, I guess. But yes, this is not the Walking Dead song. I don't know where that is. I think it's gone off the face of the earth. However, in place of it is another original song that I'm working on. That is going to be part of the album way later down the line. This is a song about not judging by somebody's looks, essentially. And you might not like the muffleness of it, but regardless, here we go.
Steel, burn it down to the ground, show the flames. Burn it down to the ground, show the flames. As hard as rage will take it down. If you try, I'll know your name. As hard as rage will take it down. If you try, I feel it. I'm too impressed by the way that I'm dressed. It's not the same. Too impressed by the way that I'm dressed. It's not the same. I have a good look, but the looks in the soul that still remain. But the looks in the soul that still remain.
Yeah, that's essentially. I never actually had a title for it. That's something that I'll have to work on later. But that was essentially another original song. Other than that, let me show you what else there is. I think I've got the right project file. All right, so I think I got it. No, I ain't got it. What the hell is this? Oh, right, okay. So this was originally going to be a remix of like the like that. It was going to be originally that, but then it turned into the Tattletale song. Thank you very much. Mario Maker remix. I think I've got the right file this time. Have you seen the Rick and Morty rap by JT Machinima? Yes. Yes, I have. Alright, so this is the file. This is what the Mario remix would have been like. It was basic, essentially. I haven't got the tools to be able to make it super extravagant, nor do I have the knowledge. Because a lot of people don't understand this, but I'm not a musician by trait. I'm more of a personality than I am a musician. I'm very limited with my resources, so I can only really make metal stuff. As far as instrumentals for experimental stuff like pop and dubstep and all that, I'm very, 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 very limited. So I was never supposed to make it big as a musician, but turns out I have, so I have to, guess, work with what I've got, I guess. And I don't want to collab with remixers. I don't want to collab with it because I just don't know how all that stuff works, and it's all confusing, and it's a bit stressful. God damn, how many times have you come in now? Like 5 times? Jesus Christ, clingy much? Alright, come on, let me have a look at the kitties. This, by the way, guys, I'm gonna, like, expand the camera for a second.
Expand your dog.
No, that is so predictable from a mile off. Hey, Xena. Hello, Xena. Alright, so this is my kitty, Xena, who has actually grown up a lot more since then. Hello. Hello. Hello, you. Now, they don't usually talk that much anymore. They used to, like crazy, because they were so young and didn't know, but now they're getting a little older. We left them for 2 weeks in a nursery so that we could go to these conventions, but now we've got them back. And they're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. Say hello. You just want to sniff the mic, yeah? You want to sniff the mic? Yes. You want to sniff? You are so cute. But also, I can do this. I can just cradle them like this, you see? I can cradle them. Yeah. That is so cute. Look at you. Look at you.
Are you happy with this one or do you want the other?
No, just this one's alright. Alright, enough of that. Enough of that.
Enough of the cuteness. Okay.
Love you. Come on then. Alright. So yeah, that was my kitty, Xena. Oh, I just got a donation. In you with a $20, Jesus. Will, it's 9 a.m. I'll kill you after I've had my... Well, come on. I had a problem with my channel. I just wanted to tell everybody, you see. Just don't hurt me. But thank you very much for that donation. It was a lot. Fucking hell, that's $20.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It's fucking dank indeed. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's back. Right. What else have I got? What else have I got in my broken library? I should probably turn off the hosting stream stuff, because when people host streams, it's supposed to mean that, like, any people watching their streams get to watch somebody else's. When you're only hosting with the one viewer, which is yourself, it's kind of pointless to host. But I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. Thank you very much. For anybody who does happen to come onto your channel and does find it, that's cool. But maybe do. I will hurt you late. Late, whatever. You're late! Show me what you've got. Have you got any more bendy songs on the way? I showed one earlier. It was like a test run, but it's not fully concrete. Now, this one...
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Yes, it is. This one, I'll let you hear it because it's actually kind of shitty sounding, but yeah. Basically, that was supposed to be...
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It was supposed to be fucking dank, but it didn't turn out that way. It was supposed to be a spooky song. It suddenly turned... I don't know if you guys got a different impression from this, but I got a Shovel Knight sort of vibe from this in some way. It's kind of why it was a conflict. It's why I didn't bother continuing with it, because it was just too contradictory to many other things. So I just gave up on it, I guess. It was, I mean, all of these sound okay. They had potential, but it's just because I don't have anything else. Oh, I did these. just before I go, we're gonna tone away from music shortly after just this little jingle, if it still works. So, if any of you are keeping up with my Twitter and with the Game of Thrones sort of hype, there was a character in it called Sam, and we decided to make some memes called Poor Fat Sam. If I have them. I can't really find them right now, especially since it's all disappeared off the face of the earth. Wait, there he is. So I have like 5 of these. So I'm gonna start with the first one.
Oh, that's fucking dank. He's the man, he's the poor fat Sam.
Bear me a second. I'll get this up. But yeah, this is one of... Oh, shit. This is one of them.
He's the man, he's the poor fat Sam.
You're fat and you're slow.
He's the man, he's the poor fat Sam.
There was that. Then there's...
He's the man, he's the poet Sam.
Poet Sam.
Possibly something a bit more poetic?
We're not poets, darling.
He's the man, he's the poet Sam.
And then there's Dr. Sam.
He's the man, he's poor Dr. Sam.
How bad is it?
Suppose I'll find out this evening.
He's the man, he's poor Dr. Sam.
And then there's Anger Sam.
He's the man, he's poor Anger Sam.
We can all become slavering, murderous imbeciles enthralled to evil incarnate as long as we can have access to the full records of High Septum Maynard's 15,782 shits.
He's the man, he's poor Anger Sam.
And then there's Scholar Sam.
He's the man, he's the scholar Sam.
Perhaps we ought to listen to what he has to say.
Perhaps you need more scribing work.
He's the man, he's the scholar Sam.
Yeah, me and Ben, our Agent B. Smith, he's one of our moderators and a good friend of ours. We decided to like watch Game of Thrones, the new season together, and take everything that Sam has because he's just such a funny character without the context. You just give him that, and then there we go. So, I guess there was that, essentially. Oh, hang on. No, I don't want to show any of those because they're very inappropriate. There's some ear rapey things that I did. I don't really want to ear rape you guys. But yes, basically that's all of my work. That's all of like the things going on in my life. But I know a lot of you are wondering where my videos have gotten to. That's all the stuff that I'm doing at the moment. But all those videos back in the day are kind of broken. And YouTube is trying to fix it, as they say, but I don't think they are personally. I think they're just procrastinating until they manage to finally get onto it, which is why I have these backups right here. I got twitch.tv/DAGamesOfficial, which is where I'll mostly be streaming. I'll try and stream on here as well, or if I'm just going to stream on Twitch, I'll archive it for YouTube so people can see all the future videos as they come. I can't guarantee much. But then down there is Vidme/DAGamesOfficial.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It's fucking dank indeed, but it's a place where I'll be putting my videos before I put up anything else. So Vidme first, then Twitch, then YouTube. It's a protest, essentially, and I want you guys on board with it. If you guys could promote this, follow my Twitter as well, DAGamesOfficial. If you follow my Twitter, you will have much more access to my content because all of it gets posted there and in one place. Or alternatively, if you go to Discord, you'll have the links there. I won't bombard you with notifications about that, etc. If you go to my Twitter and you watch through the feed, etc., that's where you're gonna get most of my feed, and that'll directly relay to Twitch and Vidme and YouTube as it's always done. Other than that, because I have to make this a thing, If you guys haven't really followed my Twitter, most of you anyway, if you haven't followed my Twitter, I've been talking about this for the past 3 or 4 days, with a lot of updates on my newest videos and what's happening with my older videos. It's ridiculous. It's a bit silly, but Twitter is the place to go to. That's not the silly part. It's just think YouTube's silly in general. And it's caused us to have this rift. and a lot of people are finding difficulties in YouTube. It's funny. It's funny.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
The one thing I will say, putting background music in. Okay, what the hell? Oh god.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
I am so sorry. I mean, the music's dank itself. But anyway, yeah. The whole problem is that people find contradictions in YouTube, okay? They do. They point these problems out. Everybody makes a fuss about it. So why aren't they leaving? If they gave a shit that much, why aren't they thinking of backups? Why aren't they going somewhere else in protest? That'd be the biggest kick in the balls for YouTube. And they need it. And if they're aware of this, then they should be fixing it. I don't want to disrespect the people at YouTube because they are trying their hardest to keep a platform alive, but instead of a design, why couldn't they focus on the API as a whole? They're trying to fix the ad situation at the moment, and that's not just fixed. That's gone horribly wrong. It's gone worse now. It's ridiculous. And no, I won't be moving to Vimeo. Vimeo is... nobody gives a shit about that place. But Twitch and Vidme is definitely a place that I would have high recommendations for. I'm going to be one of those YouTubers that does take the protests. If you wouldn't mind posting this. Hashtag abandon YouTube. It's a protest, essentially. No, don't take that. Don't take that. Don't take that. YouTube silent mode. That's the tag that I want you to use. YouTube silent mode. We silence YouTube. We silence it. We stop uploading priority to YouTube, and we start uploading elsewhere and showing that we have the power to move on and use a platform that actually sustains us, cares about us, and has a working AI. YouTube has shown so far not to give a shit. They don't care. And if they did, they'd be doing something about it. But this is looking like the way that Skype was working. Discord was the competitor to Skype and TeamSpeak, but it was a competitor mostly to Skype. Look at what people are doing with Discord.
Dank.
Doing dank stuff. Super Yoshi, thank you for that timing. They're doing really good stuff with video chat recently. They've not rolled it out as a functional feature for everybody yet, but from those people who do have it, it works absolute wonders. The chats, the voice combinations of like quality and bandwidth are super optimized for all your needs. It's definitely worked. Twitch and Vidme, to me, feel like the Discord of this situation, and YouTube is the Skype. If YouTube doesn't fix their stuff, it's just gonna look bad for them. So I want to use this tag, hashtag YouTube silent mode. Let partnerships know about this. Let MCMs know about this. Let know of the sponsorships. Let Amazon and Vidme know. Let know all of these places. Bring on board hashtag YouTube silent mode. Make it trending. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. This is just maybe just a small community-driven hashtag, and maybe it won't go anywhere. But it is my protest. I want to protest against this problem that everybody's having, because there's nobody out there who's willing to call it out for its shit.
That's fucking dank.
And do dank stuff like actually go through their shit. You know, stand by their words. But they won't. And the reason being is money.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Money shows them, and it's ridiculous. When I started doing YouTube, I did this through passion. Because I came from Newgrounds, a place where money was not accessible. And if it was accessible, it was nearly impossible to obtain. So what did we have to lose? Nothing. We just made whatever made us happy. And that was when the best content thrived. And that's when people started seeing all these brilliant people on YouTube. But now, you're fixed with people who like, oh, I hate YouTube right now, I'm gonna leave. Oh, you're gonna leave now? Well, I guess, but money and shit. I don't give a shit about my fan base. I just money. Bullshit. Okay? If you really care, you would make this a deal. You make this a big deal. You would move on to a sustainable service that could provide it, and you bring your community with you. If you believe in your community so much, you'd fucking bring them everywhere you go. Regardless of the money.
And I know you miss Rick, but getting him back wouldn't make things better. And, you know, we're not doing so bad.
I think this is a... Wait.
There's a mandatory curfew. Their weird calendar made me...
This is a remix of Rick and Morty, I think, or just a dub thing. But yeah. That's my adamance, guys. We want to make YouTube a sustainable platform. We want people to feel fine with it. We'd hope that in this move, we could actually get them to kick their asses into gear and actually do something. If my channel was working, if my functions actually worked, then I'd keep doing it. I'd keep pushing on with it.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
It is. But, whilst it's not working, the hell's the point? You know? What's the point in providing for something that has a bad service?
Oh,
I want to give you the
dank.
best videos possible. And if that means having to go to Vidme, a place where, analytically speaking, is much further down than my YouTube, same with Twitch, that further proves something.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
I'm not in this for finance. I'm in this to make you guys smile. Much like a lot of passionate creators on here. And even if there are some people who only really give a shit about money, then maybe this move will also make them move as well to another place. And in turn, that'll start making YouTube think for the passionate people in turn. Oh, I just realized Inu just sent another $100.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
By the way, this is still your money from the first plane payment. PayPal is a butt. Yeah, exactly. So anytime you see Inu donating a lot of money, it's because when they came over here, there was a transaction problem, and she's paying me back slowly through donations like this. So it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that is essentially my point, people. What is the point? This is the point. This is the point. We want to make this possible for you guys. We want to get stuff out there for you. We want to keep doing this. But while we're running under a platform that is broken, and people who are adamant about pointing out these problems but doing fuck all about it, it's time we kicked them in the balls and actually moved and did something. Let's do it. McDonald's can't take your order, fucking hell. But yes, hopefully that's done anything. If that's done anything for you guys, follow my Twitch, follow my Vidme. If you haven't made an account on either of these, I urge you to do so. It doesn't take long to support something as big as this. And maybe before this could even get somewhere, YouTube may finally fix my stuff, and maybe things can go back to normal, but I don't want to feel like I'm making content on here for no reason. I make content on here because you guys are all supporting me. And you look for stuff like this. You look for good content. And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking to the many people that you're sub to. The people who you're sub to right now really need it more than anything. Me, I guess I'm fine. I can cope. But I'd like to think that any support is necessary, and I'm glad you guys are all on board. It seems as though you're all really, really adamant about this. You're freaking incredible, guys. You really are. But yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna get going. If that's okay, I'm gonna get going because I've got lots of stuff to do. Kings and Queens is coming out tomorrow. DAGames Animated is coming out. I'm gonna be starting with this procedure as much as possible. But yes, it's been a blast. I've shown you a lot of cool things as well in the works. Stuff that would never made it out there. And all that glorious stuff. Regardless, gotta get going so I can continue to work on this. And I'm gonna have a schedule ready for you guys for Twitch and Vidme and YouTube.
Oh, that's fucking dank.
Thank you very much for that follow. But of course, this doesn't mean I'm leaving YouTube. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm using Twitch and Vidme as a primary resource. YouTube will still get all the same videos.
That's fucking dank.
And it is gonna be dank. So, with that being said, if you guys did like what you saw, if you like what you saw, basically, click like and subscribe, or like my Twitter, like my Twitch, or and follow it, and share with your friends and family, and maybe your dog. Check out DAGames Official on Twitter as well for all the biggest information on updates, let's plays, animations, live streams, where I'm gonna be, what I'm gonna be doing, all the conventions coming up as well. All of that to come. Also, I'm going to TwitchCon in October in California, so that'll be pretty sweet. Next convention I'm at is EGX in Birmingham, so if I see any of you guys there, that'll be amazing. Anyway, I've been Will of DAGames. This is a protest. Let's hope we can at least make something out of this, and we'll see you guys very soon. Peace out! Bye, everybody! Thanks for stopping by. You're all absolutely incredible people. Mwah, I love you all to pieces. # YouTube silent mode.